been a couple of weeks since I posted a video. I did want to show you here. I wanted to take advantage of those bees as best I can. So what I actually ended up doing was flip the camera around here. So I already got a plum tree that was given to me, planted there. I planted that very beginning of the spring, March. And then I have a pear tree. I think a pear tree is self-pollinating. I'm not 100% about that. Don't quote me. But I've always wanted apple trees. So I went and got me 2 apple trees. Here we got a Granny Smith apple tree. And then this one over here is probably one of my favorite apples by far. It just shows apples, but I don't know if anybody can look at that picture and tell what it is, but it's a Honeycrisp apple tree. They are delicious, absolutely delicious. So picked those up today, went ahead and put them in the ground, watered them. I do got to get some nitrogen and feed them a little bit, get them roots growing, because apple trees do have really slow root growth. Well, I've already walked through the driveway, but I don't know if any of y'all can see that. I had a pallet that I've been holding on to for quite some time. So I told the wife I was going to make a raised flower bed. I wanted to put some vegetables in it, but it's too early / late for vegetables. So we're just gonna do a fall. Harvest, plant a few vegetables. Right now I just put wildflowers in there for the bees, but this is the project I got going on now. So we're gonna do some more raised beds. We are gonna, later in this video, I'm going to go inspect my hives and see how much honey they made. I don't foresee it being a lot in my honey supers, just because they're a new hive and they're focused on drawing out all the wax. But we could get lucky. Probably harvest those in September. But anyways, so I got a few pallets. We're gonna make some more raised beds and be ready for fall, for vegetables in the fall. Come on, let's go check some bees out. What do you think? Oh wow, there is a lot of bees. Alrighty, it looks like we are going to add supers today. Holy crap, this is amazing. I had to get the smoke for these girls. I was gonna try to do it without smoke, but there's a little bit of overcast, and the girls ain't gonna let me do it. Don't forget, folks, new beekeepers, smoke does wonders. It removes pheromones, yours and the bees. Stuff off of, and there's some more bad comb. We're gonna go ahead and pull that off. I don't want it. And it comes from a number of things. You get that wonky comb from the frames not being close enough together, and they're not covered in wax. Sometimes they ain't covered in wax. They need to be wax coated. Make sure when you buy them, if you're not planning on covering them in wax, make sure to buy them pre-waxed. They're drawing that one out beautifully. But yeah, it's full of honey, which I did put some food in here for them to get them started, because I didn't want to have to feed them as much. So I put a couple of frames of capped honey. And it looks like they like it, because they're moving it to where they want it. Fantastic. So there's one frame that hasn't been touched. So I got about 2.5 frames that haven't been touched, which is fine. I don't expect them to draw a cone out on all of them immediately. My main concern is getting, so this one was already drawn out. You can tell by just the color. If it wasn't, it would be a bit more white, bright yellow, like this comb sitting on top of here is. See how bright yellow it is? That's what it would look like if it hadn't been drawn out yet, or if they were working on it right now. It's older comb, which is fine. Didn't see the queen. So what I'm gonna actually do is put all these boxes back in here, all these frames back in here, take this box off, sit it to the side, and see if I can get, see if I can locate her really quick. She does have brand new eggs up top up here, so I know she's up here somewhere. Not up here, but I know she's around here somewhere. So if I don't necessarily find her, I'm not spending all day looking for her. She'll be fine. She's laying. She's good. Excuse me, bees. Got to be careful not to roll your bees. I started to roll them right then, but I moved them a little bit further away from the moving them a little bit further away from the wall, because you real roll them. And it will get those bees. The smoke will get the bees airborne for a little bit, but you seen how quickly they went down? That's normally what they do. Wow, look at that pollen. It's a beautiful color. Y'all see that? Beautiful color. I do advise. So this is a little tip. I've caught myself doing this 1,000 times. When you pull this frame out, you're gonna look at this side. Then the next thing you're gonna do is flip it over and check this side. Be sure that you flip it back over and check it again. One more quick once over, especially on the side, around the sides, because she will avoid you. She'll stay down here at the bottom, and she'll run away from you. She'll hide. She don't want nothing to do with that sunlight. She wants to find that darkness. This frame right here has an absolute load. Look at all the pollen. Beautiful, beautiful pollen all the way across that frame. The pollen is good news. They use the pollen, so when there's plenty of pollen, sugar syrup only really affects some aspects of the hive. So when you feed them a sugar syrup, it only does a few things for them. It helps them draw, it encourages them to draw out comb. But when you really want to increase the production of your hive and make your queen lay more, they have to have pollen. Look at him. See what he's doing? He's fighting a hive beetle. He lost him. Oh, there's 2 of them. Well, we're gonna kill those. We are going to kill those. I'll be honest with y'all, I knew I was gonna have a hive beetle problem on this one because it's in the shade most of the time. But I think this colony is strong enough to fight it. And I'm gonna put some traps in here. So for any of you that don't know, this is a queen excluder. And there's been studies done. Actually, the one that came up with this hive back in the 1850s discovered that there's something called bee space, which is the amount of space a bee needs. You just saw him walk through it. The amount of space a bee needs to walk through. If the space is too small, they will do what they call propolize it. And that's kind of what you see when I pull these boxes together and how stuck they are together. They propolize the box together. They seal up all the holes against pests and disease, but also against the weather climates and stuff like that, ventilation purposes, keep the hive warm, be able to regulate the temperature. But with these queen excluders, it does exactly what it says it does. It prevents the queen from going up here into your honey supers and laying eggs. So that whenever you getting ready to harvest honey, there's honey all in these top boxes, all in these supers. Pretty much there's honey in everything, but you can't get the honey out of these bottom ones because you have to leave them food for the wintertime. So what happens is they store food down here, and bees will continuously make honey. They'll continuously bring in nectar all the time. So they store the excess nectar up here. You don't want to be harvesting honey out of a super with eggs in it. You want to leave that for the bees. So that queen excluder prevents your queen from getting up here and laying eggs, but it allows your bees to pass through easily. A lot of people don't use them. I'm not using them on the other two hives. We're gonna go check these here shortly. But I did decide to go ahead and put them on these because I'm gonna probably leave these for a little while and not come back to them for a week or two. So I want these girls to just be able to just run, fill everything up pretty quickly and be good to go. See that right there? That's what causes that wonky comb, because there's no proper bee space here and here. Even that, they'll start to build wonky comb over here. Even that. So what we do is we slide them all together and then just kind of make the space on the outside even. And what they'll do is they'll draw honey out on this side. They'll cap honey drones, and the drones and the honey take up larger spaces. You see how that gap is maybe a little bit bigger, but they'll put drone and honey on the outside because they do take a little bit more bee space in order to cap and be able to walk past. See how much of a gap there is there? That's part of the reason why I put the straps on it, so it'll really hold it down and keep everything tight. If there's any differences in the wood, it'll kind of pull it tight together. But cool. All right, let's go check the other ones. There's not a lot of bees coming in and out of here, to be honest with you. I don't see a lot. I'm looking at Queen. I haven't seen her in a while. That is definitely a seal. Queen seal. I don't know what they plan on doing with it, because it seems like it's the only one. Because they were swarm cells. That was at the bottom. Your swarm cells normally are at the bottom. We got a problem. Oh, we got a big problem. That's a queen. Ah, shoot. I'll give a better zoom. I'll point her out in the video, but she's right there. Buried underneath everything. She's on the move now. She's in the shot. Where'd she go? A virgin queen. Just hatched. They only take 16 days, and it's been about 16 days since I was over here. So as soon as I find her, she's going in here. Got a little nuke. I think I can see that, but it's just a little nuke, a 5-frame nuke that I luckily have. As soon as I find her, I'm just looking for a red dot. She's going right on in there with whatever bees she's got on there. They got swarm cells down low, but they got supersedure cells up top, and they're capped. One of them's capped. Oh, she's coming out. She's coming out. About that marriage. I think my other hive already swung. Look, she's coming out. Look, she's coming out. I can't believe this. That's on the top though. That's a supersedure. Did she stop laying? Look, there's the ears, right to the top. got her. I got her. Oh, that was fast. Holy crap. I've caught 3 queens before they've come out. There's the other one. 3 queens. And I'm pretty sure one's already hatched. And give me just a second and I'll show you how I know. And the reason these bees are so busy is because they smell those queen pheromone. That one up top, right there, has not been capped. That one has been capped, and this one has emerged. See the flap? So this queen is out. She's probably the one that's in this hive. So, yep, my queen's gone. Which means I'm worried about what that hive looks like. We'll just close this one up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take and slide these over, slide this one over. And I'm gonna take one of these empties and drop down in here. So they'll start working it. YouTube can't prepare you for that, I can promise you that much. You can watch as much YouTube as you want to, but they can't prepare you for that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it looks like they swarmed. The other hive swarmed. But there is a lot of bees in this one. Oh yeah, definitely swarmed. Holy crap. Oh wow. I'm making some honey. Yeah, buddy. Look at them eating. Yeah, so what they're doing is they're getting honey to take down to the brood chamber. Oh, busted it up a little bit. Oh, look at that honey. You know what? I think it's time, folks. I got to try it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so delicious. Yeah, the other hive definitely swarmed because this baby right here is packed and stacked. I'm a little upset, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so this has just got honey. This ain't gonna have no queen up here. At least I hope not. Oh, look at that. That is completely full of honey. I mean, completely full. That is awesome. Completely. Oh my goodness. This one is too. Holy crap. Oh. So we got some larvae. Okay, that's a good sign. I mean, she's been here a few days ago. No eggs though. Okay, well that makes me feel a little bit better. Lots of larvae. Quite a bit of larvae. Okay. Kind of spotty. I don't like how spotty it is, but hey. Oh man, broke it. That's not what you want. I really had this one nailed down. Not as many drones in this one as the other one. So that's why I'm thinking this one's fine. The other one had a lot of drones. I haven't seen any queen seals. So that's why I feel like maybe they're okay. But I haven't seen the queen. So we're still searching her. I don't see no eggs. Oh. Oh, I see eggs. I see eggs. I see eggs. Finally. probably on this frame. Here, so I got eggs in there. Probably can't see them, but they're in there. So she's probably on this frame somewhere. Hopefully she ain't falling off. If she falls on the ground, that's it, buddy. But no queen cells, and I found eggs, so I'm good. These eggs are standing up. So unless I chased her out of here, she's in here somewhere. Yeah, that's the difference in bees. Yeah, so I think the blue box definitely swarmed. White box has got, she's in there somewhere. I don't know where, but she's in there. Because she's got eggs laid, and they're standing up, so she's been in there the last 24 hours. I'm pretty sure blue swarmed. So what I'm gonna do for blue is just, I'm gonna come back and check the white one next week. What's today? I actually might come back Sunday. Check the white one, make sure she's in there. And then that blue one, I'm not touching it for 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from today, we'll come back, we'll check and make sure that she's laying. And if she's not laying, then we're gonna have to go get us a queen. So that's all I can do. So check these girls out. Oh, there's way more on the side, on the other side. Yeah. So they'll make it back. Take some time. I'm gonna leave them and let them settle down. I'm hoping she's not on the ground nowhere. But yeah, I mean, they're marching up, so yeah, she's definitely still in the box. They're marching up the cinder blocks and all to get back in the hive. So that's good. I'm glad. I was worried maybe I dropped her. I mean, it's a lot of bees. This hive right here definitely has a lot more bees than the blue hive. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed. It's gonna be a weird cut up video because it's a 2-day video. Because yesterday, kind of got caught with my pants down at my mom's birthday and found out that hive had swarmed, had a bunch of queens emerging, so I had to rush and I captured a couple of queens, but I didn't really have anything to do with them. They were virgin queens, they weren't mated, so there wasn't really much I could do with them, so I did end up killing them. I busted up probably 8 cells, 2 already emerged, and 3 of the cells that were emerging actually emerged as I busted them open, so they were ready to come out. So, oh well, learning experience for all. So, all I can say is, don't go 2 weeks on inspecting your hives. They will swarm. Even if they have plenty of space, they will swarm. Okay, well, hope everybody enjoyed this crazy video. This is definitely a learning experience for sure. Well, hit that subscribe button. Hit a like button if you like what you see. I'll be back. Probably do another video in a couple of weeks, maybe probably next week, of how I build the those flower bed, raised flower beds out of pallets. I know there's a lot of videos on them, but I don't make mine hard. I don't overcomplicate it. You slap some polyurethane on them and go to it. Anyway, if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe. More videos to come. Have a good one.